You are with your friends at the local McDonald's, enjoying a McDink, made with McChicken and a McDouble, plain usually, as I get it, and the older lady next to you falls to the ground and begins to gasp for air. You are left motionless without the slightest idea what to do. Soon the ambulance arrives, but the shock does not go away, as the sirens do. A heart attack can strike anyone, and it must be addressed quiet. Eating junk food in excess can be harmful towards your health. The problem is that people are eating too much junk food in the United States. The Washington Post stated on September 27, 2011, that people are eating too much junk food because it's cheap and easy to get. On March 7, 2012, naturalnews.com, an informative website, certified that 75 million people are eating at restaurants every day. The Washington Post proclaimed on September 27, 2011, that 40% of American meals are eaten outside of the home, meaning that more and more people are eating out and eating at restaurants and fast food places. Americans spend $110 billion on junk food annually, which shows that Americans are eating at fast food places and buying junk food. FoxNews.com announced on March 26, 2013, that Americans got 11% of daily calories from junk food from 2007 to 2010. The Washington Post stated that from 1972 to present day, the money made from buying junk food has increased from $3 billion to $110 billion. There are many negative effects of eating junk food. The New York Times newspaper said on February 20, 2013, that there has been a tremendous rise in obesity in the United States. More than one-half of adults are now considered overweight. Nearly, sorry, a little sick. And nearly one-fourth are considered obese. As certified by naturalnews.com, on March 7th, 60% of Americans are obese or overweight. Health risks related to fatty foods have been rising. As certified by Natural News on March 7th, 2012, 33% of children born after 2000 will develop diabetes at some point in their lives. As referenced by FitDay, a highly informative health website with trainers, said in 2012 that junk food with high amounts of fat lead to high blood pressure and heart attacks in severe cases. The New York Times said on February 20th, 2013, that junk food is leading to health problems and that early signs of heart disease are found in many children. Junk food can make a person moody, as referenced by FitDay.com, a site with great trainers. In 2012, blood sugar drops quickly after eating fatty foods, which leads to drunkenness and fatigue. Shape Magazine, a well-known magazine brand, stated on March 14, 2012, that junk food and trans fat can alter your mood and not for the best. And junk food does not necessarily contain nutrients to keep your body fueled and keep you happy. We need to educate students from Sartell High School on the effects of eating too much junk food. We will make a commercial that will be aired on Sartell School TV to show students why eating junk food in excess is bad for their health. We will show children who are hopelessly obese that are suffering from diabetes and horrible heart problems. We will show a child and an adult who both have had heart attacks to show the problems of junk food do not lie with one generation. We will educate students on how junk food does not give you enough nutrients to keep your brain fueled and you mentally happy. The commercials will draw on students' emotions and also on staff and teachers. This commercial will work because students' emotions and feelings will be sparked, which will gain their interests. Students will see the problems that other people are having with their bodies and they won't want it to happen to them. Students will be more educated on what junk food really does to your body and internal organs such as your heart. Things will never get better if students are not educated on junk food and what can happen to them if they incessantly eat it in large amounts. Students will be increasingly obese as time goes by. Students will be less happy because junk food does not provide the necessary nutrients to keep their bodies fueled and them happy. It will become fine to eat out at fast food restaurants constantly, and since it will be socially alright, more and more people will eat it, which will lead to more and more health risks. Fast food restaurants will continue to flourish, but our money will continue to vanish as food becomes more and more expensive at fast food restaurants. We need to get in contact with Sartell High School. Brenda Steve will be the first person we will speak to. We can reach the high school by their phone number, 656-0748, which will get us to the main office, and then we will get patched to Mrs. Steve. We will tell them that students eating junk food is leading to many health problems with their students. We will tell them that the overeating of junk food must be addressed and that they must take our words into high consideration, or nothing will ever get better within the schools, and students will continue to suffer from the negative effects of junk food, and we will never see any improvement.